conference start to the season, and then saw the Sooners drop back to back road games. So bouncing back to win this week at home against West Virginia, and yesterday at Cincinnati, got Oklahoma back on track, currently tied third in the Big 12 with 4 other teams. Porter Moser's bunch looking for its first road win. Packed house, big-time atmosphere. Cincy overcoming a big height disadvantage. OU goes up 16-30 second half on Big John Hughley's driving bucket and then never trail. Moser calls for go-to scorer Javion McCollum to find a bucket at 5:43. 15-footer up 6. Up 5, 2 minutes. The putback slam from super athletic Otega Owe pushes it to 7. Clutch, 16 of 18 free throwing. 4 of 4 to close the door, and a happy coach.
It's a long game. You know, continue to be physical. Let's get an offensive rebound. Let's get a DCO. Let's get a stop so we can run. Let's try to get an easy one since it was coming so hard for us early. But that's what I like the most is that these guys, you know, didn't panic. They just stayed gritty. They just kept fighting through. I can single out a bunch of big plays down the stretch that our guys did.
Well, the Cowboys came up with a much more complete effort on the road at Kansas State on Saturday, but critical plays in the final minute went the Wildcats' way. OSU actually led by 10 midway through the second half after Javon Small knocked down a 3. But K-State wins close games under Jerome Tang, and they did it again. Tied at 66, less than 30 seconds left. The inbounds to Cam Carter, little push, got the bucket. Then Small trying to find a teammate. Keon Williams off the pass, can't handle it, and the Cowboys fall and now 0-5 in Big 12 play.
Feel for our young men because I thought they fought their butts off and competed at a time where playing a bunch of young guys is hard to keep going when you're struggling. But I was proud of their fight. I was thankful for the way they competed and gave us a chance to win. Hats off to Kansas State, who made a few more plays down the stretch. I look forward to getting back on my team and trying to figure out how to get better and ready for the next one.
Well, the Big 12 has added 4 teams, as everyone knows, and it's just as tough, maybe even tougher, a full 2 weeks into conference play. Close games are the norm. K-State and Texas Tech leading the standings right now at 4-1. 5 other teams, including Kansas and the Sooners, at 3-2. 6 teams just 2 games back of first, Dean.
Yeah, a couple of heavyweights in that 5, some including Oklahoma there at 3-2. Houston, Kansas, Baylor, and Iowa State. Cowboys in the cellar of a tough 14-team league. Texas not listed, but they head to Norman tomorrow at 2-3 with a buzzer beater against Baylor. They're coming off of that. Now, Moser really hoping to fill up the LNC tomorrow for the 6 p.m. tip against OU's heated rival. One of the big surprises was yesterday's 1-3 West Virginia stunning the Jayhawks. The Mountaineers only ahead of OSU in the standings. So, John, nothing changes in the league, right? Win your home games and realize that literally anybody can beat anybody.
Yeah, the addition of Raekwon Battle at the end of the semester makes all the difference, or has so far for the Mountaineers. Is there a dominant team in the league right now? No, but is there more than one team who could make a deep run in March? Yes.
Yes, for sure. All right, let's talk about the OU women. They hold off Houston to notch another Big 12 win. Skylar Van leads 21, second in a row going over 20, or lay up there with under a minute. Sealed the game for the Sooners, 71-65 final. Jenny Baranchek's club improved to 5-1 in the conference for the 3rd straight season. 3rd place Sooners at 4th place Texas on Wednesday.
Cowgirls hosting number 11 Texas yesterday. OSU's Anna Gret Assi with a big day, pouring in 22 points on 80% shooting. Cowgirls tied it up in the 3rd, but the Horns were too good. Down the stretch, they outscored OSU 21-13 in the final 10.5 minutes, winning 76-66. Cowgirls now 4-3 in conference play. Back on the men's side, TU can't slow down SMU in Dallas on Saturday, 103-70. The Golden Hurricane now 1-5 in the American. The ORU men lost at North Dakota State, 82-67. 72-67, I should say. The Golden Eagles now 2-4 in Summit League play. They've dropped 3 straight. The TU women with the most points they've scored this season in a Saturday runaway over Wichita State. Poindexter leading the way with 31, 93-70. And the ORU women, winners at home over North Dakota State, 84-75. They're in 2nd in the Summit League standings.